It's your boy, the one Joey V.
This is Boss Dog Cigars.
This is Quentin Moore chilling in the cigar lounge. Have a drink with your boys and tune in. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's your local hero here with my co-host,
B1, aka the Altar. Bring your problems to me.
Leave your shit over there. Anyway, maybe over. Yeah, this way. I'm pointing this way. Make this shit over there. I don't know where Kimbo is, but I'm gonna point both ways. That shit over there. All right. So anyway, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing great. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty good. What you smoking on?
I got that Oliva Series V 135.
Good when I smoked that one after. We'll get into that. In a second. I'm smoking Classy Soul, the Candela. Kim, you got another one. This episode being brought to you by Bam Cigars. Shout out to Ish, the homeboy Ish. Happy late birthday to Ish and all other homies we partied with the other night. First, before we get into the topic, man, let's get into We Outside Fest, man. How you enjoy yourself, man?
I enjoy myself thoroughly. Like, that was great. I needed that.
Mm-hmm.
I just needed that time away, really.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A chance to just relax, chill out, meet folks for the first time.
Yeah.
Now, I have fun, Yeah.
Yeah, I really had fun on this. We didn't have as many as the first time, but we had a lot of quality people there. We had a lot of fun, man. We did more this time than we did last time, man. The steakhouse, the diners, the pub at the hotel. We did a lot of stuff. I enjoyed it. It was needed. It recharged my batteries. I think every once in a while, you got to go somewhere with the homies, get off somewhere, and just recharge your batteries, man. I think that's very important.
Yeah, like it was a relaxing weekend.
Yeah.
No stress. I said, you just go out, bullshit, have fun. Whatever else is going on in your life at that point, fuck it for that weekend.
Yeah, no stress, no drama. We had fun, we relaxed, man. We was on live a couple times. Let the people see us. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Hobo. It's making a very long trip. You in Hobo, I think, the longest.
Oh yeah, for sure. Massey, love you, man.
Massey, my man's man. But let's get into our topic. That kind of leads into our topic, man. With all this drama going on, man, I decided that we need an episode. We need an episode talking about manhood. Because I think in this day and age, in this generation, it has been lost. I really do. I think it's been lost in this generation, this day and age. I got my Chicago hat too, fool. I got my Chicago shirt. So now what?
We're doing it out here.
But yeah, I think in this day and age, man, manhood has been lost. I think a lot of dudes, a lot of males, right? Because having male genitalia doesn't make you a man. That makes you a male. So it's a lot of males out there who get the game confused and don't know how to conduct themselves or act in public settings. I think.
But I mean, that right there though. That's that's kind of one of those to each their own type things. And it all depends on where you were raised, how you were raised.
Mm-hmm.
The type of shit you got into.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just some people, and it depends on that person. Because some people, you can tell them a million times something. They get it. They understand. They make that choice, not to, I guess for a lack of a better way to say it, behave properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, me growing up, we were always taught, you move accordingly.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, you got to read the room. You got to know the situations you in.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be the same way everywhere. So like obviously me outside of work, I'm slightly different than I am inside of work.
Mm-hmm.
But that's because I'm in a different setting. I'm in a different place. So, a lot of the shit that I do, a lot of the shit that I say outside of work, it's not appropriate for work. So I'm not going to do it at work.
Mm-hmm.
Like I might, when I'm outside of work, I might yell, scream. You might hear me say bitch 50,000 times in less than an hour. You won't hear me do that at work. I mean, you know, and it's not because I can't do it at work. There's other people around, you know. It's not that I really give a shit about people's feelings. I don't want people to get that confused. I don't. I really don't care about your feelings. But sometimes it's easier to avoid confrontation or to avoid certain situations. Like there's no point in putting yourself in a spot where you don't have to be. And, you know, something like that, yeah, talking like that might offend some people. So now that's going to put me in a bad spot at work. For what? It was something that could have been avoided. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's just a lot easier to do that. But not everybody, you know, has that sense.
That's because a lot of these dudes were raised by bum bitches or club bitches. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to put it out there. If you was raised by a real male, you had a real male figure in your life, or a woman that wanted you to be around males, wanted you to grow up right, you wouldn't have that type of energy, man. I would say this. I think one of the cornerstones of being a man is mindfulness, respectfulness, and the acceptance of one's behavior and personality, right? So if you go out there and you acting crazy and a motherfucker tell you about it and you apologize, that should be it. You shouldn't do it no more. But if you go out there and you go out there and you apologize and you play victim, I don't consider that a man at all. That's a little boy when you play victim. Yeah, you know, but everybody's ganging up on me, but they bullying me, but they do. You know what I'm saying? Then when you think you by yourself and nobody watching you, you want to sit there and talk real tough, like, oh yeah, you know, I said this, I said that, I said this. Like, I just don't like them type. I mean, look, we were raised in the era and the generation in the area of putting them hands up.
Nah, real shit.
And I think the internet got, and exactly what Mike Tyson said, I think the internet got a lot of motherfuckers comfortable with saying shit without getting punched in the face.
And I mean, that once again, like you said, that kind of goes back towards the upbringing. Because, you know, me, the way I am right now, people don't believe it, but there's literally nothing, absolutely nothing that I will ever say about a person that I can't say to that person. Like, I don't have a problem with saying shit to anybody. Like, you got one or two choices when I say it. You can like it or you can love it. Choice is yours. Mm-hmm. It ain't gonna change what the fuck I said. Now, if you feel some type of way because of what I said and you feel like you want to do something about it, hey, I'm there for that too. If you feel like you rather talk it out, yo, I'm up for that too. Mm-hmm. Don't ever get it confused. I will throw them hands. I have absolutely no problems with that.
Yeah, I would rather talk it out, man. But some people, man, like my grandfather used to say, an ass will pretend perspective.
But I mean, you know, then too, that's not even just a male. That's not even just like a man thing or a male thing. That's just humans. That's just being an adult. You should be able to solve things without getting violent.
You should be able to.
You should be able to.
If it comes to that point, like I told somebody, you can say whatever you want to say. Just be prepared for the consequences of what you say. If you can't deal with the consequences of what you say, don't say it.
Now, that is the thing. So, and that goes for both men and women. So, to me, that goes for both a man and a woman. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to deal with the consequences for your actions. Mm-hmm. You know, you made the choice to do something, or you made the choice to say something. Mm-hmm. First of all, don't backtrack.
Nope.
Don't take it back.
Nope.
No, stand on your shit. You said it. Stick up for it.
Don't lock yourself in a room. Don't be on fucking social media blocking people and trying to hide. No, you said what you said. No. Take your ass outside.
Right. Hey, I'm just saying, like, stand up for what the fuck you said. Like, otherwise you shouldn't have said it to begin with. Now, the thing is a lot of people, and I mean, I've noticed this over the decades. we have gotten away from that, where people make choices and people hold them accountable for those choices.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but now it's just kind of like, oh, you know, you just need to apologize. No, that's not. It's not always that simple. Like you can't do something to me knowing that it's gonna hurt me,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back 2 seconds later and be like, oh, I'm sorry, and think that that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's not it. Especially if you know you're gonna do the shit again. Like I hate that. I hate when people apologize knowing damn well they're gonna do the same shit again.
Mm-hmm.
That apology means absolutely nothing. That's
but a lot of times
same way
because they're in a situation where they boxed in, or people start see when people start to find out. Another shout out. This is from you probably remember old school wrestling. James E. Cornette used to have to fit his racket. He was talking about Shawn Michaels, and this goes to people who are like that. He said the realest shit ever. Normally, when people stop talking to you, you find a higher power to talk to. So it's a lot of dudes now who's talking crazy. They'll pop up, oh, God bless, have a good morning, blessings, peace. But then they'll go out and do some downright crazy, dirty bullshit. And then wonder why nobody really want to communicate with them. The only people that really communicate with them is family and God. They can't talk to nobody else. They got to talk to God because nobody else really want to deal with it. Like it's so many people. Even when we outside, thinking they was like, man, so and so ain't gonna be there. I'm like, no. They're like, okay, we might go and come through because it's when if you turn around and every time you turn around you in beef. Every time you turn around you got a problem with different people. You got to look in the mirror. Accountability.
And that for me comes with that just comes with growing up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not even talking age.
Yeah,
I mean mentally growing up.
Yeah. Age does not mature you. Time does. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here running around here 53, 54, 55 and still act the way they did at 20. If you acting at 55 the way you act at 20, you wasted 30 years of your life. 35 years of your life.
Pretty much. But no, yeah, that comes with growing up, you know. And that's why I always tell you too, when shit comes up. As I've gotten older, I've learned to just ignore certain shit. Just ignore certain shit, ignore certain people. You know, yeah, there may have been a time where you could have said something and all of a sudden I'm just like, all right, nah, I gotta fuck this motherfucker up. Like I can't deal with this. But as I've gotten older, I have gotten more mature and I've gotten more responsible. And I've been like, you know what? Look, it's not even important. You know, people want to talk, let them talk. Whatever, say what you want to say. I know the truth. Like as long as I know the truth about a situation, that's the only thing that matters.
You can say whatever you want.
Like I don't care what you say.
Don't bump into me.
You could be mad.
If you talk crazy to me in public, don't bump into me. Because it's on site wherever I see you.
And see, for me, I'm still like, you know what, it is what it is. Depending on what the situation is.
I need that apology.
Now if you talking shit to me to the point where you talking about doing harm to my family or, you know, something like that, then yeah, when I see you, oh, it's on site.
It's up.
There's no, hey, no more words. It's on site.
It up. And
if you just talking a bunch of random bullshit, like you just call yourself downing me, bro, I could pass you on the street. We could be face to face. I'm gonna keep walking past you.
Man, look,
because you're not important to me.
I don't have people say crazy stuff talking about they invited me to hands and they never said nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that, I let it go.
Nah, this up
because I'm gonna let it go for the simple fact
that same energy when you see me. I need that energy. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need you to run one.
See, the reason I'm gonna let that go is because it's not for them. I ain't letting it go to give them a pass. I'm letting that go for me because I don't need that type of negativity. I don't need that type of energy inside of me. I need to be as peaceful as I can. And if I'm walking around mad at you because you said something.
Oh no. Oh, see,
that shit's hurting me.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad or upset at anything, but I can't take that Chicago out of me, baby. If I see you, we're gonna have to run it. We're gonna have to run it. Because you're talking real crazy, real greasy to my people. So when I see you,
I'm at the point you can talk as much as you want. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. You can call me whatever you want to call me. Unless you actually put your hands on me, we ain't got shit else to say.
Oh, I'm still in first.
Because if you say it, because if you talking all this shit when we not near each other, and you saying this to everybody but me, then clearly you really not about that.
I mean,
you really don't want those problems.
That comes to the pussification of the males, man. It's like I said, it depends on who. There's a lot of dudes out here who was raised by people who didn't stand on shit. There's a lot of people out here who was raised by. You got a lot of people out here who wasn't raised by shit. Like, for instance, right? For instance, let's take credibility into the situation, right? Mm-hmm. You get a lot of these. First of all, hold on. What is that you drinking, sir? I'm sorry, I forgot to ask that.
Oh, you know me. I'm drinking on my 1783. As always.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of people out here. That's why we got culture votes. Shout out to Dame Dash for you know how culture vultures work, man. I ain't giving nobody no shine. What I'm saying is motherfuckers tried to steal our idea and run with it when it's been documented months and months in advance that we was already doing this shit. So you know how that go, man. You got culture vultures of all kind. Here's my thing though, as a man, if I see, so like for instance, Scott is throwing something, right? Golf outing. I'm congratulating Scott. I'm promoting Scott. That's another thing with a man. That jealousy trait, that's a bitch trait. Not even a female. It has nothing to do with sex. Just a straight bitch trait. Because if I see my man Scott, I post Scott shit all the time. Yo, go to Scott shit. Yo, Scott shit gonna be dope. Scott shit. You know what I'm saying? I see hot garbage shit. I post hot garbage. I post my people shit up all the time. Because I ain't no hating ass motherfucker. I think there's a lot of dudes out here. You know, I think a lot of, I'm going to stay with this idea, but I'm going to go with a solution for this idea. I think a lot of dudes need to go to counseling, man. It's a lot of dudes out here angry because they didn't make it. They didn't make it in what they was trying to do. They not what they think they should be. They see a lot of motherfuckers out here who just shot right past their ass. There's a lot of dudes out here. They see people that shot right past them and they mad, they angry. And instead of like addressing that and looking within or going to get help, they just project it on other people. Like, oh, forget that people. Forget that motherfucker. I hate this motherfucker. I hate this person. You ain't shit. Blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. Everybody can tell you how to do it, but they never did it.
I see that right there. That comes down to mindset, to your mentality, your mindset. Am I where I want to be right now in my life? Fuck no. I'm nowhere near where I thought I would be. But you know what? I'm not mad at other people because they might be doing what it was I wanted to be doing. I'm not mad at you. Okay, you did what you had to do. You got where you wanted to be. See, that's cool. I'm not where I wanted to be. So that just simply means I need to adjust my plan.
See, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you one.
I gotta keep it moving.
I think you are where you need to be, right? You where you need to be.
You always are.
And you're growing. Like for instance, like our followers on YouTube is growing. Our followers on TikTok, our followers on IG is growing. So we getting there. You know what I'm saying? We exactly where we need to be, man. We're in the mix of shit. We promoting shit. We getting it popping. But there's a lot of people out there, like I said, that are so mad and so jealous and so hateful that they will try to ruin people's shit. And it's crazy. Rivals,
that is
rivals, man.
And I mean, you know, people do that shit with everything. And that's because society has us so focused on what everybody else is doing instead of what we should be doing.
None of your business.
So, like, you know, when I'm doing stuff, when I'm thinking about my life, I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, hey, I see people riding around in nice-ass cars all the time. Y'all can't see it right now, but my busted-ass truck sitting right behind me. Am I getting mad at somebody else because they just went and copped a new whip? No. I don't care because your car doesn't matter to me. The clothes you wear doesn't matter to me. The amount of money that you make doesn't matter to me.
Mhm.
It doesn't benefit me because it's not mine.
Mhm.
So now the only thing I need to do is figure out, all right, well, how can I get to that point? Now, if anything, I might actually come to you and be like, hey, yo, I see you just went and bought that new car. Hey, how did you get to that point? Like, what did you do to get that money? You know what I'm saying? That you could go do that. Maybe I might try the same thing, something like that. But as a man, you need to be able to, like you said, you need to be able to let all that jealousy shit go. That jealousy, envy, all that shit needs to go out the window.
Mhm.
Because as a man, the first thing you should be worrying about is yourself, especially in life. And I mean, like, especially when you have kids, if you have, if you're married, you got a wife, you got other things you got to take care of. However, you can't take care of any of that if you can't take care of yourself. You can't. It's impossible. That's like my mom used to tell me, you can't give what you don't have. So that's like these dudes be out here, oh, I love her. How can you love her and you don't love yourself? It's impossible. Or like you have people jumping in and out of relationships.
That's another show.
You haven't had time to figure yourself out.
That's another show. We're gonna get in there later. We got an expert for that. But yeah, that ties into it too. But yeah, like I said, man, I just feel as though, it's in this community, right? It's a great community, man. A lot of people link up. A lot of people have fun. Messi gave us cigars. He gave us cigars. Money. All of them. We was exchanging cigars and sharing cigars, which goes back to our no mooching episode. We were sharing. We was having fun. We was buying rounds. We was doing all that shit. We enjoyed ourselves. Now, motherfucker, and this gonna lead into this. This is another thing I don't like, and it's gonna go back to the mooching episode. But we didn't ask for anything. We didn't ask for anything. It was given out of the kindness of people's hearts, and we gave shit. So that's real man shit. The bitch thing to do though is sit there and beg for shit. Oh man, I can't get none. Oh, can I get that? Oh, you gonna pay for this? Oh, you gonna pay for that? Like, what is you, my female or something? What do you mean? Am I paying for this for you? No, I'm not paying for you. Like, there's a lot to do. Pay your way.
Yeah.
Pay your way. It's so many dudes out here that's looking for free shit that don't want to pay their way. They don't want to pay anything. They'll sit here and they'll mooch off somebody, and then when somebody say, I can't do this no more, then they get mad at that person. It's fuck you, fuck. That goes to jealousy.
So
all this shit leads back to jealousy, envy, and hatred, which is the downfall of civilizations and men.
So my thing is, there's a lot of, I guess you could say, mottos that I go by, that I live by. There's rules that I live by. Rules that were set by me. It's shit that I live by, and it's what drives me. One of my things is ask for nothing, receive everything. I will never ask anybody for anything. Like, if it's something that I see that I want, if we're going out, or if I agree to do something, it's because I want to. Mm-hmm. Now, I have the ability to do whatever it is that I'm asking without any help. Now, if I receive help, yes, I'm always going to be grateful for that. It'll always make the situation easier, but I'm not expecting that. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not expecting anybody to give me anything. If I go out somewhere, I'm not expecting anybody to pay for anything. Like, I got it. I got the money to pay for myself. Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't be there. Yeah. Now, if somebody chooses to say, oh, you know what? No, don't even worry about it. I got it. Okay, thank you. And I mean, another thing is I don't give what I don't have. Mm-hmm. So if I give somebody something, I'm not sitting back later thinking about, well, damn, I gave so-and-so this. So shit, now how I'm going to get this back? Because if I don't have it, I'm not going to give it to you. Because I'm never going to put myself I'm not going to put myself in a bad position to help somebody else improve theirs. And I mean, some people will say, "Oh, that's selfish. That's selfish." You're right. It is. I'm a very selfish person. And I think as humans, that's what we need to be. We need to be selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of people run into trouble because they're so worried about helping everybody else out. Oh, I'm going to do this for this person. I'm going to do that for them. And the other thing is, don't do things expecting something in return.
That's what a lot of people do.
You know, don't give me something in hopes that later on down the line, oh, well, you know, I can just come back and get this from him. Mm-hmm. Don't do that. Like, you should give because you want to give. Don't do it expecting something in return.
All that shit goes to jealousy and hatred. I think that is the most deep-rooted cause of a lot of friendships being ended, of a lot of bullshit going on. Jealousy, misplaced anger. Oh shit, envy and jealousy could be tied into each other, but envy and misplaced anger is a lot of people that have. Again, that's why I say a lot of guys need to go see therapists. If you're sitting up there and every week you're into it with somebody else, go see a therapist, man. Take your ass and see a therapist. It's not right with you.
And now something else on the topic. When you're thinking of you know, traits, qualities, whatever of a man, not a male. I mean, and this could go for females, for women as well. You have to be able to deal with your own shit. Like, you have to be able to deal with your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't be projecting your insecurities and shit on the other people.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be able to handle that. And you need to understand yourself. That's the biggest, that's another big problem. You need to understand yourself. So like you said, there are a lot of men, males, whatever you want to call them, that need to go to therapy. And I think we also need to help that along by letting them know it's okay to be you.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody, you know, everybody has their stereotypical man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody's got their idea of what a man should be, what a man is supposed to do, what he's got to do, you know, in order to be considered a man. Mm-hmm. One thing I do whatever I want. You know, have I made mistakes? Yes. Will I continue to make mistakes? Of course, because I ain't perfect. But the big thing with that is, it's because that's what I want to do. I'm not worried about how something that I wear looks. You know, I'm not worried about, oh man, if I wear this, you know, is that considered manly? I don't give a fuck. It's what I wanted to wear. Oh, if I do this, are they gonna think that I'm less of a man? I don't give a fuck. It's what I wanted to do. I mean, like, y'all give me shit all the time. I watch fucking cartoons. I watch cartoons.
I watch cartoons too. I just
fucking right. I watch cartoons.
I give you fucking shit for wearing the same dark ass colors. God damn, expand your fucking wardrobe, man. God damn.
Hey, look, all I do is go to work and come home. Black, red, and blue. That's perfect for my job. That's good enough for them.
Fucking Gomez, god damn. Pull this motherfucker on to get some color in his fucking wardrobe.
Hey, but look, that's what I'm comfortable with. But then too, you have other things like, okay, even sticking in our community, cigars. You guys mostly smoke, you know, full body cigars, you know, no flavors. I like flavored cigars. Most people say, oh, that's for women.
That's not the.
I don't give a shit.
That's not to say that I wouldn't smoke. I just prefer them, but I've had. I know. Cigar, like, I'm not the type of person. I just be giving you shit. Smoke what you like.
No, I know.
Unless it's a quorum, then fuck you. But like, yeah, if you want to smoke a fucking acid, then smoke your acid.
No, but like that, like,
smoke that Tatiana around me though. That shit smell horrible.
But like, that's the thing though. You know, you have to be comfortable enough with yourself to be yourself around anybody. So like, you can't worry about, oh, are people gonna think that, you know, I'm not a man, or that that's not manly because I don't do that? Nah, dude, be you.
Anybody
like
out there who like, if they not your friend, But they're not. You don't know this motherfucker like that. And they trash you for your cigar choices. That's somebody A that's not comfortable with themselves, or B can't afford what you smoke.
Possibly. And I mean, and that's one of those things with the cigars in the cigar world. And I keep telling people, along with a lot of other stuff in the world, it's subjective. Everybody is different. Everybody is different.
Yeah, say that all the time.
You know, that's the reason there's so many different cigars. Not everybody gonna like the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I like the acid Candelas.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. That one cigar that
hold on. That's not to say I don't like it. I think my palate just outgrew it.
That's a possibility too.
Or no, you said twisted because I used to smoke acids. I used to run through acids, but my palate it just outgrown. Now I don't like Tatiana. I'm not smoking those.
So, but now like okay, you didn't like that the one that I had at CI, that cream.
I didn't like that.
You said you didn't like that one. I did.
That shit tastes like poverty.
But see, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, it's like you didn't like that one. But now I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to smoke that one because it's not manly to smoke that. Man, fuck you. I'm smoking the shit out this cream. What did I tell y'all when we were out there? I'm 356 pounds if I do whatever the fuck I want.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's me. And I'm not going to change who I am to fit anybody else's stereotype or to fit anybody else's criteria.
And I think that's a very important thing with being a man. Is being comfortable with who you are. Let's be honest, none of us really know who we are. We as you go through life, you figure out more and more about yourself and who you are. Right?
Yeah.
But
things are always changing.
Yeah, it's just like I said, my palate with cigars. But in that journey, you have to be comfortable with who you are, man. If you're comfortable with who you are, you're going to be okay. If you keep sitting up here and you worried about everybody else, man, you're not going to be your mind. Do you? That's not the. If a lot of these motherfuckers worried about themselves the way they worried about everybody else, they'll be fucking billionaires. You know, I mean, that's just be comfortable.
Stop pocket watching, people.
Yeah. Stop being a chatty Cathy, man. Stop pocket. I don't give a fuck. Like you'll see motherfucker. Like motherfucker. I used to know. I ain't gonna say I know this because I don't fuck with this motherfucker no more. I used to know motherfucker. He hated on motherfucker because they had money. Oh, you got a Porsche. Oh, you got the Shelby Mustang. Oh, you got this. You got that. Oh, you smoke nothing but Davidoffs. Oh, like, bro, how are you hating on these people for what they work to achieve?
Right, and that's the other thing. Like, you know, these people they've earned it. You know, you earn that right to do that. That's just like it always gets me when somebody does something, right? Mm. And somebody else come out, oh, well, it must be nice to be able to do that.
Must be nice. I hate that term. Must be nice.
Yeah, really it is. Because it's not something that was given. Motherfuckers worked for it. They earned it. And you're going to be mad because somebody's enjoying what they worked for?
Exactly.
Like, how about you stop being mad and just work for what it is you want? And then guess what? You'd be able to enjoy it too.
And then you don't have to say must be nice. You'll be able to see that it's nice.
Yeah, you know, you'll know what it feels like. I mean, I hate when people say that shit. Oh, must be nice. Like, why are you mad at me? No, that's not my fault.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna be upset or sad or feel guilty about enjoying what I work for. Mm-hmm. Like, I work for this reason.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, if you chose not to work as hard or you chose not to enjoy what you earned, that's on you. That's your problem. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. Or, you know, a lot of people, you know, they don't do certain things because of how people might look at it. I don't care how you look at it. Like I said, I'm not doing anything for anybody else. I'm doing it for me.
I would. Unrelated, but I did see the video about black people frolicking I'm a frolic sometimes. One of these days, I'm a frolic. I'm gonna get.
Man, I'm telling you, you gotta try it. You gotta try it.
I'm a frolic my ass off.
Oh, you gotta try it, man.
Y'all gonna see the video on IG. Me and the homies gonna be frolicking. On my mama.
Hey, we're gonna go
be frolicking.
Hey, we're gonna go tiptoe through the tulips.
I wish I'd have known. I would have frolic while we was up there at CI. I'd have frolic right there by the river.
And that's why I said, man, that first time when I went for that walk, like that view, it was a little bench up there by that Lowe's.
Yeah.
And I just sat there for a while.
You know what? I'm jaded.
I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't smoking, nothing like that. I just sat there and just relaxed and enjoyed the view.
When I first got to PA, I did that, but I'm so jaded and I did it so much. I partied till the sun came up and I was on top of a mountain. I was at the bottom of a mountain. I was in the valley. I'm just jaded. I saw it so much. It's like going down. It's like now I might enjoy it. It's like being home, right? Everybody want to go to the Sears Tower. Everybody want to go to John Ham. Fuck, man, I'm right the fuck there. I see this shit all the time.
Yeah, like I've done that already.
Now when I go back, that shit that I do now, because I haven't, I don't live there anymore. I'm like a tourist now.
I'm still not like a tourist. But since I've moved, since I've been to different places, for me, since I've lived in different places and, I've visited different places, now when I go home, I do appreciate those things a little bit more.
Chicago's still home, but it's a city that's ever changing.
Nah, it is.
It's a lot of shit that we grew up with that ain't there no more. I'm like, damn, where the fuck they go? But we getting off topic.
Nah, we are.
That's the topic. But no,
I would have to say, like, it just overall, man, like characteristics of being a man is like what I said before. Being comfortable with yourself and being able to deal with your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have that. Not caring about what other people think.
Mm-hmm.
Just that's to me. Like I said, this is all opinion, people. Don't get mad. Not facts. All opinion. To me, a man doesn't care because he's gonna do whatever he got to do regardless.
Mm-hmm. And I will say this with a lot of guys, not only therapy, but I think we as men need to do more self-care, right? And I ain't talking about Pornhub. I'm talking about real self-care. I'm talking about you need to go somewhere, have a guy trip with your buddies like we did. Go somewhere and just fucking enjoy it and be in the moment. For real. A lot of dudes, man, they so fucking like, they so wound up. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't do shit. Hold on.
No, yeah, they are.
They so wound up because they don't do shit. They don't go nowhere. Like, yo, we went there. We enjoyed ourselves.
Yeah, nah, man, it was nice.
You was looking at them motherfucker like, damn, I should move here. No, you shouldn't, but you was thinking about it.
Hey, look, I'm still thinking about it. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it, man.
Look, I'm telling you, as somebody who lived in PA, Pittsburgh, Philly, Alabama in between.
No, listen. I don't want to move to any of those, and I'm cool with Alabama. I want to move to Hamburg, to where I was.
But no, it's a lot of great places. It's a lot of places that you might.
That for me,
until you hang around that motherfucker. But no, but no. I think, but back to I think it's a lot. I think a lot of guys you have to go out, be with your homies or by yourself, and just enjoy the moment. That's how you recharge. And when you come back home, look, it's gonna be a change. You're gonna be more relaxed. You're gonna be more
now.
chill. I think once
I got another one. I got another one, which a lot of guys probably ain't gonna want to hear it. A lot of women probably will. Be a man. Be yourself. If you feel like you the type of man who's really romantic and you love your girl or you love women and that's what you want to get into and you want to appreciate them, do that. Mm-hmm. Don't let motherfuckers tell you, oh, well, if you always doing all this time with your girl or you always spending time with your girl and not with your boys, then you're not a man. Yeah, you are. Don't let them fucking fool you, man.
Homie over hoes.
See, that's that childish mentality right there.
No, ain't childish. It's homies over hoes. I ain't say women. I said hoes.
Well, yeah, no, it's always over hoes. Don't get that shit twisted.
It's the difference. This is a difference.
But you know, if you find that woman that you love, but I'm saying, like, you know, if you find that woman that you truly believe that you love, and you truly believe she the one, then you need to do everything you can to make that work.
You don't love
fuck what everybody else talking about. Fuck what everybody else thinking. Fuck what everybody else doing. Do what you need to do. Focus on that.
Unless you looking at her like, I drop this elbow on her ass. Would I feel guilty if you consider that?
Like, nah, really, like, for real, like I mean, if you can't tell, if
not only do we have to get away with each other, damn, that sound wrong. No, you have to have a getaway with the guys. You should go somewhere with your girl as well. That's On the flip side of that, it's a lot of guys out here who working themselves to death for unappreciative bitches. Not women, but bitches. Dude,
that too.
It's a lot of we die young because we overwork ourselves. Man, take time off.
So,
take care of
yourself. So you know what? That's a better way to say it. Appreciate yourself. Appreciate your own value. Like, understand who you are. You know, now, if you one of these motherfuckers out here, you ain't got no job, you have no prospects, you just a bum-ass motherfucker. That's probably the type of females you're going to wind up with.
Mm-hmm.
But if you know that you're doing good, you know that you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, and she's still not happy. First of all, you're never going to make a woman 100% happy. Don't try. You're going to run yourself into the ground trying. So that'll never happen. But if you're doing everything you're supposed to do, you know, you getting up, yeah, you going to work. You know, you spending time with her and you're making time for her and y'all doing things. And, you know, y'all two are actually together. And she still doesn't appreciate that. You know, all you getting in return is, oh, you did this, but why didn't you do this? Or why can't I have that? Or why can't you buy me this? Leave her the fuck alone. Walk the fuck away. Understand that she's clearly not the one for you. She's truly not. If you're with a female, and women, this go for you too. If you're with a man, and when the two of you are together, you're not actually working towards something, then you're wasting your time. Because that relationship shouldn't be stagnant. And it's not going to work if one person is working towards something and the other one's not.
Now, I'm going to
I'm not.
Go ahead. No, I was
going to say, I'm not saying you always got to be working towards the same thing, but ultimately your goal should be growth. You should be advancing your life. You shouldn't be staying still, and you shouldn't be worried about bringing the other one down.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna fuck that little goofy up on that dirt bike. Like, get a fucking, that's that East Coast shit. We been trying to get box Chevys. These motherfuckers love dirt bikes. Anyway, look, let's get back to the point. We're gonna bring this home. I would say one of the most, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point where we say, how you conduct yourself.
Yeah.
Respect for oneself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw this one there. Self-reflection.
Yeah.
And knowledge of self. Stop. Mind your business.
Yeah, that's a big one.
5 pillars of being a fucking man, not a male, a man. A man. Because once you do all that, you won't have time to be jealous. You won't have time to have misplaced hate. You won't have time to run around behind motherfuckers seeing what they doing. You won't have time for any of that because you'll be busy improving yourself. And that is one of the most important things you can do as a man is self-improvement. Every day you should get up and try to improve something that you was lacking on the next day. Or the day before, I should say.
Yeah.
That's
I would say wisdom, knowledge, understanding, growth, and strength. Now, when I say strength, I'm not talking muscles. I'm talking about real strength. You know what I'm saying? Like you need to be able, mentally, you need to be strong enough to do what you need to do and understand what it is you need to do.
mm-hmm.
You know, and be comfortable with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you need.
You can't nobody be you but you.
Hey, it's only one me.
Anyway, it is fun with this conversation. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We Outside Fest yearly thing is coming next year, 13th, 14th, 15th. We're letting y'all know now. Catch us in Vegas next year.
Cha-ching.
Catch us. All right, as always, I'm your local hero.
You know me. B1, AK the Ultimate. Bring your problems to me.
Reminding you to blow your smoke like a goddamn gentleman and gentlewoman. We outside. Ah!
Peace.